What is going on, YouTube? My name is NBZ for those of you who don't know me, and I am the British link in the PokeMoshPit right here. And this is my first upload. It's going to be a standard OU game against RedLatios07, who I've had 2 matches before against. I won the first one, he won the second, so this is sort of tiebreaker. In the future, I'm probably going to bring in more fun matches to this channel, but for now, we're going to start with an OU standard, so here we go. I'll lead off with my Metagross, which is a very defensive set, and I do not want to take any sort of fire move from the Typhlosion. I'm presuming he's Scarfed, because most Typhlosions are Scarfed when they're lead-offs, which is why I'm thinking go straight to Heatran and get the Flash Fire boost. Goes for the Eruption. I knew he was going to be Scarfed, and I take it safely. He could have potentially gone for the Earthquake there, predicting my switch with a blind prediction, but I didn't think he was going to take the risk early on, and most players don't really overpredict to start with. So now I've got the situation here with Pikachu, whether I want to go for just the Earth Power and be safe, or whether I want to overpredict and use a Fire move or something like that. I go for the safe Earth Power. He brings in a Suicune, and I get a crit on him, which is pretty bad for him. But as you'll see some later on, the hacks kind of evens out quite nicely. Well, not nicely, the hacks evens out pretty horribly, but you'll see what goes on. Anyway, he Calm Minds as I go to Metagross, and now I know that he is probably going to want to hit me with some sort of attack. I want to get my rocks up, and I know because I'm defensive I can take any hit, even if it is a +1 Surf, and I do take it very nicely. So here I just go boom in his face. I hate Suicune, and it really is a pain to take out otherwise, so going boom right there was probably the best decision I could have made. So now we both have to switch in a poke, and I decide to go to something wally, something safe, which is my Dusknoir as he goes out to Heracross. Now I cannot Will-O-Wisp him as he has the guts, and so I'm going to just have to try and wear him down with my Thunder Punch, which is my only main sort of physical move. I do carry Shadow Sneak, but I know that Thunder Punch will probably do more, even though I carry Stab with Shadow Sneak. But now I'm just going to go for the Thunder Punch again, because his Stone Edge is doing nothing to me whatsoever. So he goes out to Typhlosion, and because thanks to the Stealth Rock, his Eruption really is going to be pointless now, so it's great that I've got that sort of threat out the way. He still can overheat me, so I still, have that in mind, but I go for the Thunder Punch on the incoming Sceptile, which is no problem whatsoever, and here I expect a substitute, which is exactly why I switch out. Otherwise I would have stayed in and Will-O-Wisp, but I do switch out here because I fear either Leech Seed, because Dusknoir is not going to hurt that much from Leech Seed, but it's a pain, and I do not want to have him subbing. Unfortunately, he Swords Dances, but thankfully for me, I go to Heatran, and then I miss Fire Blast, and that was a huge play right there, because I was Scarfed, I outsped him, and the Fire Blast, if it did hit, would have taken out a Sceptile, which would have made my life so much easier. I would have kept Heatran at full health. He gets a crit on the Earthquake just to spite me, and I'm going to have to revenge kill with my Medicham, which is exactly what I go to now. Now what I really should have done here is go for the high jump kick. It probably would have taken out Sceptile regardless, and if he switched to something like this, it would have been so much more easy to take out. Unfortunately, he does go to Registeel as I Ice Punch, because I was just going for the safe move. After Heatran died, I didn't want to risk anything, so I just went for the safe Ice Punch. He goes to Registeel, and now I switch to Gliscor as he sets up his rocks. Now there's not much that he can hit me with unless he carries Ice Punch, and even if he does carry it, I doubt it will do that much damage to me, which is why I stay in and go for the Earthquake. Now I know Registeel is very defensive, so Earthquake isn't going to be like a 2-hit KO or anything. It's going to be a 3-hit KO at most. So now I go and I get hit by the Ice Punch, which really doesn't do as much as I thought it would, which is great for me, because I am 4 times weak to it, but it really didn't do too much. So I go for the Earthquake as he stays in for some reason, and hits me with an Ice Punch. Now, I probably should have just finished him off with the Earthquake here, because I knew that he might explode, so I would go for the Roost just in case, he doesn't carry Explosion, but he does, unfortunately, and it doesn't take me out. I live on 64, which is alright. Now, it all depends on what he has left. I know he has Sceptile, and I'm not sure what other sweepers he's carrying, but he's going to have to make a decision here as to what to go out to get rid of my Gliscor, because it's a physical threat, and if it gets the Roost back up, then he's going to have a hard time going up against it. So he goes to Raikou, who carries Hidden Power Ice, and I know that I don't really want to switch to anything. Heatran is gone, so I can't go to him for the Earth Power and the safe switch in, so I just take the Hidden Power and die, and that's not too much of a problem. Gliscor was at low health anyway, and unless I got a Roost off, it wouldn't really help. help. He did have a physical Sceptile, but then again, you know, if it got a Saurus Dance up, it still would have done a lot of damage to Gliscor. So now I have to think of something to go to Raikou to counter it and try and get rid of it. I decide my best option with the guys I have left is Medicham, because High Jump Kick is very powerful and it probably will do a decent amount of damage, if not one hit KO it. So I decide exactly to go for the High Jump Kick, and would you believe it, at the most crucial of times when I need it to hit and take out the Raikou, High Jump Kick misses, I crash, and he gets his leftovers. He's now at full. He kills me with a Thunderbolt, and things are not looking good here. I'm about 3-2 down, I think. I only have a couple of guys left, and I go to Dusknoir, who, you know, I can go for the Will-O-Wisp, but I don't want to go for it, simply because he might substitute on me and then get a Calm Mind off. But I decide that it's probably the only thing that I can do, which is why I go for the Will-O-Wisp, and then I get some more hacks, which is just brilliant, because, you know, Will-O-Wisp missing could have helped me. If it had hit, would have been brilliant. Now, because I'm just annoyed about the hacks, I don't even think straight and go for the Will-O-Wisp again, completely forgetting that he carries Heracross, and now is going to abuse Guts on me. So now I just have to pray that he misses Stone Edge, and thankfully I do get some hacks back in my favour just to help me out. And Shadow Sneak is going to take out the Heracross, so that's not going to be a problem. And now I just have to deal with the Raikou, and I have Dusknoir to try and deal with it as long as I land a Will-O-Wisp, but now he also carries Typhlosion. Now, he is in Overheat, not in Overheat, in Blaze range here, and now I go for the Shadow Sneak, hoping to just take him out, but he lives, overheats, and because of Blaze, it's going to take out Dusknoir. So I'm 3-1 down, things are not looking good, but I do believe he's Scarfed, and his special attack is lowered. I go to Gyarados, I know he can't stay in because Overheat won't do anything to me, and I'll get a free Dragon Dance, so I Dragon Dance here, and he goes to Raikou. Now, Gyarados will outspeed Raikou after +1, and I am a physical Gyarados. I have speed EVs quite a lot, and I'm not bulky, so I go for the Earthquake. I have Life Orb. It's going to take out the Raikou. Now, here was the one play which could change the match. If I hit Stone Edge on this Sceptile, then it was game over. If not, then, you know, things would have sucked and I would have lost, but I hit Stone Edge. Thank God for that. Stealth Rock's going to take out Typhlosion, and that is the game. So that was a great comeback there. I can't even believe I just pulled that off. But brilliant stuff, RedLatios07. Great game. Make sure to subscribe to the PokeMoshPit if you haven't already. And if you like this battle, enjoy the narration, please do check out my own channel. Link will be in the description. And check out RedLatios07 channel also. And I'll see you guys with another battle soon. Bye.